Amelia Mia Turner sat in her cramped office, staring at the data streaming across her holo display. It was a routine scan of interstellar communications, something she did almost every day. But today, something was off. The star system designated as GX499, usually buzzing with chatter from various alien civilizations, was silent. Dead silent. "Mia, you look like you've seen a ghost," said Dr. Raj Patel, her colleague and close friend, as he entered the room with a cup of steaming coffee. "What's up?" "Raj, have a look at this," Mia replied, gesturing towards the screen. "GX499 has gone completely dark. No signals, no transmissions, nothing." Raj squinted at the display, his brow furrowing. "That's odd. Have you checked for any technical issues on our end?" "First thing I did. All systems are functioning perfectly," Mia said, her voice tinged with concern. "This isn't a glitch." Raj set his coffee down and leaned in closer. "Maybe they're having some kind of internal trouble. We should report this." "Already did," Mia said, pointing to a message she'd sent to their superior, Dr. Elena Vasquez, head of the Exoplanetary Communications Department. Minutes later, Dr. Vasquez strode into Mia's office, her face a mask of professionalism. "I received your message, Turner. What do you make of it?" "I'm not sure, Dr. Vasquez," Mia replied, standing up. "But I think we need to investigate this in person. Something's not right." Vasquez nodded thoughtfully. "I agree. Assemble your team. Prepare the horizon for launch. We need to know what's happening out there." Mia's heart raced with a mix of excitement and apprehension. This was it, a chance to make a real difference. She quickly gathered her team, including Raj, Dr. Lena Morris, a xenobiologist, and Captain Jack Reynolds, a seasoned pilot with a knack for navigating uncharted space. Within hours, the horizon was prepped and ready. The crew strapped in, and with a rumble, the ship launched into the vastness of space. As they sped towards GX499, Mia couldn't shake the feeling that this mission would change everything. During the journey, Mia and Raj pored over the data, trying to find any clues they might have missed. Lena ran simulations on possible biological causes, while Captain Reynolds kept a steady course through the stars. One night, as Mia was scanning through old transmissions from GX499, she stumbled upon something chilling. "Raj, come here. Listen to this," she called out, her voice shaking. Raj hurried over, and Mia played the last transmission received from GX499. It was a garbled message full of static, but a single phrase stood out clear as day. "They're coming. We can't stop them." Raj's eyes widened. "What does that mean?" "I don't know," Mia admitted. "But whatever it is, it doesn't sound good." As the horizon neared the silent star system, the crew prepared for the unknown. Mia's determination hardened. They were about to uncover a mystery that went beyond anything they had ever faced. The deafening silence of GX499 was just the beginning. The horizon sliced through the darkness of space, its engines humming steadily. Inside, the crew was on high alert, each member absorbed in their tasks. Captain Jack Reynolds sat at the helm, his experienced hands gliding over the controls with ease. "Entering the GX499 system," Jack announced. "Prepare for deceleration." Mia, Raj, and Lena gathered around the main console, watching as the system's star loomed larger on the screen. The eerie silence that had sparked their journey seemed almost palpable now, like a weight pressing down on them. "Mia, any signs of activity?" Jack asked, his voice steady but tense. Mia scanned the data feeds, shaking her head. "Nothing. It's completely dead." "Let's get a closer look," Raj suggested. "There might be something we're missing from this distance." As the horizon approached the system's main planet, they saw the sprawling remains of an advanced alien outpost. Structures stood eerily empty, devoid of any signs of life or movement. It was as if the inhabitants had vanished into thin air. "Lena, are you picking up any biological readings?" Mia asked. Lena's fingers danced over her console. "I'm getting faint traces, but nothing substantial. It's like whatever was here just disappeared." The team exchanged uneasy glances. Mia's mind raced with possibilities, none of them comforting. "Let's land and investigate on foot. We need to find out what happened here." The horizon touched down gently on the planet's surface, and the crew suited up. As they stepped out into the deserted outpost, the silence was almost oppressive. Mia led the way, her eyes scanning the surroundings for any clues. They moved cautiously through the empty streets, their footsteps echoing in the unnatural stillness. The outpost was a maze of advanced technology and strange architecture, all abandoned in haste. "Over here," Raj called, pointing to a building that seemed to be some kind of command center. The doors were ajar, and inside they found consoles still active, though covered in a thin layer of dust. Mia activated one of the consoles, and a holographic display flickered to life. She navigated through the logs, looking for anything that could explain the sudden abandonment. "Found something," she said, her voice tense. "Security footage from the last few days before the silence." The crew gathered around as the footage played. They watched in stunned silence as alien figures moved frantically, their expressions one of sheer panic. The last entry showed a frantic evacuation, with a garbled transmission repeating, "They're coming! We can't stop them." Raj swallowed hard. "Whoever they are, they spooked an entire civilization into fleeing." Jack, ever the pragmatist, spoke up. "We need to know who or what they are, and if they pose a threat to us and Earth." Mia nodded, her determination unwavering. "Agreed. Let's split up and search for more clues. We need to understand what we're dealing with." As the team spread out, Mia couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched. Every shadow seemed to hold a secret, and every silence felt heavy with unseen threats. In one of the deserted labs, Lena found a device still powered. She carefully activated it, and a holographic recording played. It showed an alien scientist speaking urgently in an unfamiliar language. The translation overlay revealed a chilling message. "An ancient force has awakened. Communication disruption is the first sign. We must warn the others before it's too late." Lena's heart pounded as she relayed the information to the rest of the team. "We need to get this back to the ship. This is bigger than we thought." As they regrouped and headed back to the horizon, Mia knew their mission had just become far more dangerous. They were not only racing against time, but against a force that had the power to silence entire civilizations. The journey to uncover the truth had only just begun. The Horizon's lab was a hive of activity as the crew analyzed the data they had gathered. Mia stood at the center, surrounded by holographic displays, her mind racing to piece together the puzzle. "An ancient force that disrupts communication," Mia mused aloud. "But why? What does it want?" Raj, seated at a nearby console, looked up. "Maybe it's a form of control. Disrupt communication, create chaos, and then strike when everyone is disoriented." Lena nodded. "And it seems to have worked. The aliens fled without putting up a fight. They knew they were outmatched." Jack, who had been silent up until now, spoke up. "We need to understand this force. If it can silence an entire civilization, it could do the same to us. Any ideas on where to start?" Mia thought for a moment. "We need to find the source of the disruption. The aliens' recordings mentioned it as an ancient force. That suggests it's been here for a long time, possibly dormant until recently." Lena brought up a map of the system. "The central planet here has several ancient ruins. If this force has a physical presence, it might be there." "Then that's our next destination," Mia decided. "Jack, set a course. Everyone else, prepare for the worst. We don't know what we're walking into." The horizon lifted off, leaving the eerie silence of the outpost behind. As they approached the central planet, the sense of unease grew. The ruins came into view, ancient and imposing, their dark structures casting long shadows across the barren landscape. The crew disembarked, armed with advanced scanning equipment and protective gear. The ruins were even more unsettling up close, their alien architecture unlike anything they had ever seen. "Stay close," Mia instructed. "We don't know what kind of defenses or traps might be here." They moved cautiously through the ruins, their scanners picking up faint energy readings. The deeper they went, the stronger the readings became until they reached a massive chamber at the heart of the structure. In the center of the chamber stood a large, ominous device. It pulsed with an otherworldly energy, its design intricate and foreboding. Symbols and glyphs adorned its surface, telling a story that only the ancient builders could understand. "This must be it," Raj said, awestruck. "The source of the disruption." Lena approached the device cautiously, her scanner beeping rapidly. "It's emitting a powerful signal, enough to interfere with communications over vast distances." Mia stepped forward, her eyes narrowing. "But why? What purpose does it serve?" Before anyone could answer, the ground beneath them trembled. The device sprang to life, its energy intensifying. The symbols began to glow, and a deep, resonant hum filled the chamber. "Everyone back!" Jack shouted, but it was too late. The device unleashed a shockwave of energy, sending the crew sprawling. Mia struggled to her feet, her vision blurred. "Is everyone okay?" "Alive, but barely," Raj groaned, helping Lena up. "What was that?" "It seems the device has a defensive mechanism," Lena said, wincing. "It's protecting itself." "We need to disable it," Mia said firmly. "Whatever this force is, we can't let it continue to silence entire systems." As they regrouped, Mia examined the device more closely. "There has to be a way to shut it down. Look for any access points or control panels." The crew spread out, carefully inspecting the device. Raj found a series of panels at the base, each with more of the ancient symbols. "I think these are controls," he said, "but I can't read them." Mia studied the symbols, her mind racing. "We'll have to figure it out. We don't have a choice." Working together, the crew deciphered the symbols, slowly piecing together the device's functionality. It was a tense and grueling process, but they persisted, driven by the urgency of their mission. Finally, they found the deactivation sequence. With a deep breath, Mia input the commands. The device's hum grew louder, then abruptly stopped. The glow faded, and the chamber fell silent. "Did we do it?" Lena asked, her voice barely above a whisper. Mia checked her scanner. "The signal is gone. We did it." Relief washed over the crew, but Mia knew their work wasn't done. "We need to get this data back to Earth. They need to know what we're up against." As they made their way back to the horizon, Mia couldn't help but feel a sense of foreboding. They had silenced the device, but the ancient force that created it was still out there, and it was only a matter of time before it struck again. Back aboard the Horizon, the crew worked feverishly to compile their findings and prepare for their return to Earth. The tension was palpable. They had disabled the device, but the threat was far from over. "Mia, the data's encrypted and ready to transmit as soon as we re-establish contact with command," Raj reported. "Good," Mia replied, her eyes focused on the holographic display showing the disabled device. "But we need to ensure that Earth is prepared. This force isn't going to stay dormant forever." Jack's voice crackled over the intercom. "We're ready to break orbit. Hang tight." The Horizon lifted off from the desolate planet, its engines humming as it ascended into space. As they cleared the planet's gravity well, the crew began the process of restoring communication links. "Transmitting our findings to command," Raj announced. "Let's hope they understand the urgency." Mia nodded, her mind racing with possibilities. "They will. They have to." Suddenly, the ship's sensors blared to life. "We've got company," Jack said, his tone grim. Unknown vessels approaching fast. On the main screen, several ships appeared, sleek and menacing, their designs unlike anything the crew had seen before. "Shields up!" Mia ordered. "Prepare for evasive maneuvers!" The alien ships opened fire, beams of energy lancing through the void. The horizon shuddered under the impact, but Jack's expert piloting kept them one step ahead. "We can't outfight them," Lena said, her voice tense. "We need to get out of here." Raj's fingers flew over the console. "I've plotted a course for a nearby asteroid field. It might give us some cover." "Do it," Mia commanded. "Jack, get us there now." The horizon dived towards the asteroid field, the alien ships in hot pursuit. Jack navigated through the dense cluster of rocks with precision, using the asteroids as shields against the relentless assault. "Incoming transmission," Raj said, surprise in his voice. "It's in the same language as the ancient device." "Put it through," Mia said. The main screen flickered, revealing a holographic image of an alien figure. Its appearance was both awe-inspiring and terrifying, a being of immense power and ancient wisdom. "Intruders," the alien said, its voice resonating with authority. "You have tampered with forces beyond your understanding." "We had no choice," Mia replied, meeting the alien's gaze. "Your device was causing chaos. Entire civilizations were silenced." The alien's eyes narrowed. "The device was a guardian, a protector against a far greater threat. You have disrupted the balance." Mia's mind raced. "What threat? What are you guarding against?" The alien hesitated, then spoke. "An ancient evil, a force of destruction that seeks to consume all. We are its jailers, bound by duty to contain it." Mia felt a chill run down her spine. "And now that the device is deactivated?" "The balance is broken," the alien said gravely. "The evil stirs once more." "Help us," Mia pleaded. "We didn't know. We can work together to restore the balance." The alien considered her words. "Perhaps. But trust is not easily given. We will observe. Prove yourselves worthy, and we may aid you." The transmission ended abruptly, and the alien ships withdrew, leaving the horizon alone in the asteroid field. "That was intense," Raj said, exhaling deeply. "We need to get this information back to Earth now more than ever," Mia said, her resolve steeled. "We're not just dealing with a communication disruption. This is a battle for survival." The horizon emerged from the asteroid field, and the crew worked tirelessly to send their data to command. Hours later, a reply came through. "Message received." Dr. Vasquez's voice crackled over the speakers. "Return to Earth immediately. Preparations are underway." As the horizon set a course for home, Mia knew their journey was far from over. They had uncovered a secret that spanned eons, a struggle between forces beyond their comprehension. But they had also found allies, however tentative. "Let's go home," Mia said, looking around at her crew. "We've got a lot of work ahead of us." The horizon accelerated towards Earth, leaving the silence of GX-499 behind. But in the vastness of space, the ancient evil stirred, and the real battle was only